Hello Collective, welcome back to the channel. The time is 1:35 p.m. on February 13th, 2025. We're going to check right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you right now. Let's see. Oh, Spirit. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, please? Hello, my baby. Storyline for the collective, please. Storyline for the collective, please, Spirit. Knight of Cups. We've got proposals. Somebody thinking about you. And the challenge position, please, Spirit. We've got the Emperor. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Distractions? Some sort of a distraction? Judgment. In the recent past? Intentions and expectations. Calling judgment on codependency, on the devil energy. In the near future. In the near future, we've got the Seven of Wands in the reversed. So somebody is exhausted. Could be overly protective. Or this devil is just overwhelmed and they're losing, like they've lost their confidence. In the lens that's being looked through is the Ace of Cups. So there could be overprotection in regard this love. The Emperor is like not messing around when it comes to this devilish energy. In the environment, please, Spirit. King of Cups. A balanced, supportive leader. Very empathic. He feels. Hopes and fears, please, Spirit. Is the King of Swords. Disciplined, honest, truthful. So, King of Cups, intending to be disciplined, honest, and truthful regarding love. Emperor in his King of Cups energy with this King of Swords truth. And the outcome, please, Spirit, is the Queen of Cups. So we've got the King of Cups intending to be truthful, honest, and true, very with discipline, and on the outgoing energy. So with the Queen of Cups, with the Divine Feminine and her love. So it's like there's a commitment here, of truth, right? And then we've got Queen of Wands too. So she's in her, she's very determined and courageous. She could very well be an empress too. She's excited about the freedom that truth has brought to the Divine Feminine and her love cup, right? And the lovers are moving on. The lovers are moving on. The strength of two are allowing some kind of a transition. You're leaving behind that baggage, like the backpack full of rocks that people keep carrying around. You know, these burdens, they're getting all let go. Disconnected from your inheritance and from your generosity. And this Queen of Pentacles is moving forward, or the Divine Feminine in her abundance is she's taking her love and she's taking her love and her passion and her courage and all of her abundance, and she's devoting it to divine love, to total love and support. And those who were under the illusion that they could have it by fighting for it, by fighting you for it, they are disappointed, and they are getting they're getting abandoned by you as you move on in your new beginning here, and that's a painful ending for them. They could be at a crossroads, facing a tower and a Ten of Wands burden. So that could be their future here, and they're just in great sorrow about that. This is a very painful ending. They're having some trauma regarding being divorced out of the energy of the sun, your life force vitality. So they're getting cut off. This group of people who were greedy and fighting you for the rewards, the fruits of your labor. So there's that. Well, so far so good. I got these the other day. I want to share this with you real quick. So I had a vision the other day of a man. Now, he didn't show me his face like they often don't do, because, you know, otherwise people will mimic them and present themselves as them. And, you know, oftentimes they don't use words because the voice can also be mimicked. So there's this unique way of communicating with those who are of a higher caliber. So anyhow, masculine. Had a mustard colored shirt on, and it was rolled up to the elbows, and he was wandering around over the land. He was walking the land, and he had a briquette. It was much bigger than this. It was like a big square one, and he was crumbling it up. Now, this is a holy wood, a sacred wood, right? That you utilize for your prayers and such. And he was crumbling it, and the powder was being carried by the wind, and it was being delivered to this land as he slowly walked, praying his intention to the wood and then spreading it out over the land. So I went and I bought a whole case of that stuff. It's really wonderful. Yeah, once I got that vision, I had to go get some of that. So I'm going to go get another case of that, because I'll tell you something too. It's really good incense. It burns very well. And it's really wonderful. It's made. So it's right here. Really wonderful stuff. I was looking for a bigger brick, but this is the biggest one that I found on the internet. It's really nice. Anyhow, just thought I'd share that with you. I just found it really lovely to see this masculine spreading his prayers over the land like that. It was really a gift. The vision was a gift that I'm very much grateful for. because that's a divine masculine, spreading beautiful prayers over the land. Prayers of freedom. Prayers of freedom. And it was in regard releasing this, you know, from our lives. So it was a really wonderful vision. And I'm very grateful that he shared that with me because I got to be part of it, you know? So you got a Knight of Cups here. Prince Charming. Liar. All right. So there's a Prince Charming who is trying to be sneaky. They're challenged by the Emperor. This could be your Emperor. So they're challenged by the Emperor there. Look, he's not allowing any gold diggers. So you got Prince Charming, who is a liar. He's being challenged by the Emperor, who is all about rules and power and structure and discipline, and also stability and loyalty regarding, you know, unions. This is a father figure, and he takes, you know, being respectful very seriously. So he's not allowing any gold diggers. This knight in shining armor is a liar, a low life person who did not earn any reward. They didn't do any internal work. They didn't work their shadows. They still have triggers and traumas that they didn't even bother looking at, and they're lying about having a heart. This is a gold digger who is failing to get gold because the Emperor is here calling judgment on him. This is a devil energy. And we've got they'll be back. So they'll be back. This could be a devil energy. They'll be back. This card is kind of like the Mercury retrograde card for me at this particular time, because I know that there's timeline adjustments happening for individual and collective energies. So it's like they're going to be back. They're going back. This gold digger is being sent back. They did not work for a reward. They didn't put in any hard work at all to earn anything. There's judgment being called here. And they're being told to move on, that somebody's not available, and that it's over. Prince Charming needs to take his lying little self, his lying little codependent self, his little trickster self, and get on down the road. I don't know where he's going. They're going to go somewhere. They'll be back. Like they're being sent back. So yes, so they're being told to move on. Judgment is being made, or has been made, and they can no longer spy on you. So they've lost their vision, or perhaps their ability to astral travel into your home, into your space. This Emperor could be overly protective of you. He's not going to allow any battles to come your way, and these people are exhausted because he's not playing. He's not messing around. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. So give it time. It's like they'll be back. Like they'll be back to wherever it is they came from, and they're going to be given time by the divine. They're exhausted and they're overwhelmed. Their confidence has been destroyed. They did not, this devil energy was not as powerful as it thought it was when it came to dealing with this Emperor and this Emperor's intentions regarding love, proposals, marriage. He can see that this Knight of Cups is a liar, a lying gold digger. So we've got distance and communicate. So there could be some kind of telepathic communication um, between you and your partner, which could be this Emperor and you, Queen of Cups. He's here in the environment in his King of Cups energy. At least that's the way I'm seeing it. Ooh, we got a narcissist. We're going to get more clarification. He might be looking at a King of Cups who's a narcissist. Hopes and fears. We got King of Swords. So there's mental clarity here. What's going on? What's going on with this? We've got intuition in the reverse. Red flags. The red flags you ignore will come back to bite you later. And we've got intuition in the reverse. Huh. King of Swords. What's going on? Well, we've got the Queen of Cups here who's compassionate and loving. What's going on with the outgoing energy here with the Queen of Cups? Manifest in the reverse. What's going on? Honeymoon. Caution. Intimacy. So somebody's unable to manifest a honeymoon or intimacy with this Queen of Cups because she's using caution in that regard. And there could be moving coming up and a traveling for this Queen of Cups soon. So they're not able to manifest a honeymoon with this Queen of Cups. She's using caution when it comes to intimate union. She's waiting for her actual divine counterpart. Let's see here. What do we got? We got some stuff going on here. Knight of Cups. Prince Charming is a liar. Prince Charming is a liar, and friendly came out in reverse. So they're not even friendly about it. They're coming forward saying, oh, let's be romantic together. But this is a liar. They're not friendly. This is a cruel person. A cruel person wanting to use love as a weapon. They're a braggart about how many notches they can get in their headboard. They're just a gold digging gigolo. So they're challenged by the Emperor here, who's not allowing any gold diggers to take part in the reward of the Divine Feminine. Yeah, they're not going to be able to steal from her. That's a negative. This gold digger is very negative. They're hiding their true intentions. They're not friendly. They're lying. They're a gold digger. And the Emperor can see it, and they're challenged by this Emperor. They did not work for any rewards. They just wielded their wand as a weapon, and they lied using the subject of love and sex to pretend as though they cared. They did not work. They probably don't have a job. They don't have a freaking job. They probably feel as though they're above working for a living. Because why should they do that when they can just go extract essence out of somebody with their wand? Tribe. There could be a whole tribe. They'll be back. A whole tribe who worked without success. So this Knight of Cups is part of a collective, a group, perhaps a family that went crooked. And it's like they'll be back. So they may have to go back with that tribe. Expect to hear from them soon. This tribe is their kind of people. These devilish energies. Judgment is being called. They're told to move on. You aren't available. It's a waste of time. Get out of here. You're not going to participate in these intimate unions so that you can extract wealth and happiness out of somebody for entertainment. You can't amuse yourself by dumping your toxicity on anybody anymore. So the devil energy is not able to spy on you. They can't spy on you. They can't track you. They can't trace you. Look, they're a liar. It's a liar here. A lying spy. And they don't tell the truth, and they're not able to spy on you. We got check-in. Somebody wants to catch up and make sure everything is okay. So they're lying about making sure everything is okay. This is a liar. So they can't spy on you. So somehow they want to get a communication of sorts so that they can say, hey, let me get into your space. Let's go get together, because they can't astral travel to you or view you through their third eye or whatever it is that they do to spy on you. So you got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. These people are exhausted, or this person is exhausted. You're uninterested in this person. You're giving it time. Everything in divine timing. Like, you are uninterested. And this Emperor may be overly protective of you regarding these ones who just want to siphon and fight with you. It's like you're not going to have to protect yourself anymore. It's like this is persevering and maintaining control, but now we've got overly protective. The Emperor, and then we got give it time. So it's like everything in divine timing. Let things flow. Keep your focus on your own life right now. Give it time, because you got folks out here wanting revenge on you, right? They don't have any energy. Their confidence is destroyed. They're probably spinning in their own head. They're very unfriendly. These saboteurs are very unfriendly, and they need a small favor. They want you to give them a loan, right? Like your career, you may have material wealth, and this imposter may try to travel toward you, but Seven of Wands in the reverse. You're uninterested. The lens that's being looked through is the Ace of Cups. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant, but there may be some kind of communication here in which that you are able to work it out. Let's see more clarification on this, please. Okay, so you've got love here, compassion, proposals, and marriage. You've got the devil energy here. They can't spy on you. They want to lie and say, hey, let's check in to make sure everything's okay. You are uninterested in that. They're exhausted and overwhelmed. They may give up because your Emperor is being overly protective right now, like big bang boom. And it's like, give it time. Everything in divine timing. So I guess that means be patient still. It could be that there's some kind of communication coming in from a distance. Somebody may be trying to telepathically communicate with you with an apology. They want you to work it out. Communication and compromise. King of Cups and Narcissist here in the environment. What do we got going on with this King of Cups and the environment? So there could be some lies. Okay, this narcissist is spreading lies in the grapevine. So the narcissist is telling lies, being dishonest through the grapevine. Or maybe this King of Cups is actually sitting here dealing with that. Like hey, the narcissist exposing it or something. The dishonesty in the grapevine regarding this narcissist. King of Swords here, and we've got intuition in the reverse. Now the card reads, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. But it's in the reverse. So it's like the King of Swords is not ignoring any red flags. He could be cutting this narcissist out of the intuition. Like this narcissist may be getting cut out of the collective field of conscious awareness that we all share. So they may not be able to seed anything more into that field, or hoping to seed chaos. Yeah, the envious who were bragging about mind effing people. I think they're getting cut out. They're getting cut out of the intuitive process by this King of Swords. Like they're no longer going to have access to the information that you have access to. They're needing a safe space. They were envious, and they were bragging about bringing chaos to you. They need a safe space and a big favor. They need your support. But why would you when they were collaborating with others just to destroy you. I don't know. That's kind of strange. They're desperate. They're getting cut out of the collective field, and it's happening instantaneously. There's some stuff going on, serious stuff. We've got the Queen of Cups here, a compassionate, emotionally stable person, right? She's here. The King of Cups is here dealing with this narcissist and their dishonesty in the grapevine. All these rumors, all these lies that they spread about this Queen of Cups. They were not able to manifest a honeymoon with her, this narcissist. They can't have it. They're getting cut out. The King of Swords. This could be the Emperor, in his King of Cups energy and his King of Swords energy. This could be three masculines that are dealing with the fourth, and maybe others that are trying to wiggle their way into this divine feminine, love cup. Career. Focusing on the career. So they were not able to manifest a honeymoon and take over the career of this Queen of Cups. They're saying goodbye. They couldn't marry. They couldn't marry this Queen of Cups and then command her verbal output, her contribution into the world, like her influence in the world. They can't command or skew her mental perception about what should be shared with the world, according to her own heart song. They wanted to come in and change her thought process by messing with her heart. And they're getting told goodbye. So they couldn't manifest a honeymoon so that they could operate the career or the work that this person is putting out in the world, and they're being told goodbye. It's time to part ways. And they're yelling. These gaslighter manipulators, they're yelling. They want to come in and they want to command the field of collective awareness that everybody draws from with their ideas, right? Their synergy, their connections, their symbiosis. They're really upset because they've lost that command. They can't skew anybody's perception anymore by planting seeds of lies, wearing masks, and tampering with the energy and such. They may have lost their job. They may have lost their job. Or they may have just lost the opportunity to be in the energy of the divine feminine. Knight of Cups, Prince Charming, and his proposal is a lie. This is very unfriendly. A very unfriendly energy. He has no kindness in him whatsoever. This is simply a negative gold digger who is trying to hide their true intentions. They don't actually care about your well-being. They want to come in and sex you up and take and steal your abundance. They want to grab hold of that fish there and they want to fly right out of there. This is a gold digger, and the Emperor sees this person and he's like, yeah, I see you. I see you. You're hiding your true intentions. You're a gold digger, and guess what? You're not going to take part in this. You're being sneaky. And the Emperor is like, we're not letting any gold diggers tap into the wealth of the loving cups of the divine feminine anymore. You can't use her like that anymore. Please do what you need to do with the genders. Reverse the roles if necessary. Growth. So, yes, this is a gold digger with very, they don't care about growth. They don't care about your well-being. And look at you. You're up there on the branch. You're shining brightly. This person hasn't done any work at all to earn any abundance. They wanted to come in and steal yours. The Emperor sees this person. They did not do any work whatsoever to earn any reward. This is a tribe. They have to go back. They'll be back. They're gonna go back. They have to go back to wherever this tribe is. They have to go back to whatever it is that they're in alignment with. And this is a very unfriendly liar. Very negative. They can't go moving forward into the future with the loving cup of the Divine Mother. When they're mean, they're very mean, bitter, and cruel. They're under judgment and being told to move on, that you're unavailable, because they thought it was amusing to hurt you for entertainment. It was very entertaining for them to steal your abundance, lie to your face, treat you with hostility, and take all your stuff. They loved to hurt you. And that's what they mean when they say, I love you. They mean, oh, I love crushing you. I love putting you in instability. I love spending your money, and then breaking your stuff. They love seeing you upset. They love dimming your light and putting you in south node so that they can then walk away and be happy with their work. Because that's all they're good for, is undoing happiness and stealing the wealth. So there's memory here. There's history. They're under judgment for the history of hurting others and lying to others and stealing the wealth of others. They're under judgment for this. This double energy, this codependent toxic energy, this Prince Charming kind of, sexing you up for profit, gigolo kind of thing. They're wanting to check in to make sure everything is going well, but this is a lie. They just simply can't spy on you, so they have to make it 3D experience. So beware of anybody who's trying to get into the 3D right now, because they've lost their idea, or they can't tell astral travel or tap in. There's preparations here. There's preparations being made, and it's fodder. They were feasting on you and your love and your light and your happiness. You were their fodder. They were feasting on you, a commodity, a food source. And now there's preparations for the flip. They are the clams, and they're getting picked up and they're getting dropped in the street to be crushed and exposed and eaten. They're exhausted. They're overwhelmed. They got some time here. Everything in divine timing. You're uninterested in these people. You don't want to give them any more time. You don't want to deal with them. They're being warned by the community. They're being warned by the community. You're focusing on your own stuff right now. You're uninterested in this person. They want more time, and they're being warned by the community. They're uninterested in entertaining this person. They could be overly protective of you at this time. And by you, I mean the divine feminine, or those who carry the nurturing and compassion within their heart. Emotionally stable regarding love. Yeah, look, commitment. So the community is warning this person, this codependent toxic energy. They're like, look, gonna have to let things go. So you got the Ace of Cups here. It's love regarding proposals and marriage. This is an alpha love, right? And there's communication from a distance. Somebody may be trying to telepathically communicate with you to soften your heart or something, to get forgiveness. Somebody may be trying to communicate with you from a distance, to soften up your heart or something. We've got Knight in the reverse. So maybe you're just not dealing with the night anymore. You're not in the night. You have escaped the night. You're not bound by the night. They want to escape the night. They need your permission to get back into your love, light. We've got the King of Cups here, and a narcissist who has been spreading lies through the grapevine. So the love, the divine masculine and their love is dealing with this person who's too full of themselves, who has been spreading dishonest lies about the love of the divine feminine in the grapevine, in the shadows, in the world, spreading so many false rumors, so many disgusting, jealous things, playing around, having fun, spreading rumors, lies. Oh, it was a great time. It was a great time. They spent a lot of time doing it. That's what they found to be fun. And the King of Swords is here, and he's not ignoring the red flags. He could be cutting these ones right out of intuition, out of the field of awareness. They're desperate here. They're desperate because they're getting cut out. And I picked this up a while back. Like, it's like there's a software defrag, antivirus, and upgrade happening, you know. We've got waterproof. They're desperate because whatever it is, the truth, it's not rolling off of them anymore. They're not waterproof. They're not protected. They're desperate. They're exposed. And they're being disconnected from your intuition, from your connections with Source Divine. They can't tap into your mind anymore, your intellectual property. They can't pilfer your creative ideas, and they can't manipulate or seed any negativity into your mind anymore. They're being cut out of your intuition. Queen of Cups, they were not able to manifest a honeymoon with this beautiful, nurturing mother figure. We've got goodbye and career. So they may have lost their job. Or this Queen of Cups is starting a new job. And these ones, and the goodbye is here. It's time to part ways. So the Divine Mother is moving on into her work, her nurturing work, her loving, healing ways. Like, it's not going to be hijacked by these false Prince Charmings who are just, you know, here to create chaos and havoc in the nurturer's world, the one who holds the sacred portal of the womb in her body, right? If they control the womb portal, then they effectively control life in this realm, you know, who can come through the portal and all of that. So they're saying goodbye. Routine. They routinely crossed the half-court line. So that is they broke the half-court rule. You know, they were in the court of the divine, but they kept going over and back, over and back, over and back on a routine, lying about the divine feminine, doing shady stuff and evil things in the shadows, and then planting that energy and that lie onto the divine feminine. And they did it routinely. That was their career. That was their job. They're in grief because it's over. They might be sick. There's anticipation of you leaving. You're soaring. You're going away. You're out of there. And you got your abundance with you. You're lucky. And these ones were distracted by their upside down perspective. They thought that stealing the wealth, you know, was going to do it for them. They thought that by this whole team, or maybe, they were stealing your seeds, right? Or it could be that yeah, they were stealing the seeds that you were planting. Their whole team, this tribe was stealing. Every time you would plant a seed, they would come out and they would pluck it. Every time you would plant a seed to bring love and healing and nurturing into the heart bonds and into the mother nature and all of that good stuff, they would pull up that seed. They would pervert it in the shadow, and then they would say that was your work. This scavenger wanted your territory. And it could be they were pillaging your territory, and they've been exposed now, and they're at risk. They're being watched. And you are protected. You have a commitment. Somebody is committed to you. This emperor is committed to you and protecting you from those fraudulent ones who are coming forth saying, oh, I'm a Prince Charming. I'm your knight in shining armor. And he's like, excuse me, trickster. And they're going to get kicked right out of your balanced energy. They're going to be moved right out of there because they are self-interested, and they really do intend to gobble you up. They see you as a little commodity, a mouse, a food source. So they're getting the communication of wrath and told or moved into an isolated space, far, far away from this sacred space. Your sacred space. They were trying to dominate you. They were sneaking into your house, into your mind, and they were trying to dominate you, and now with fear, and now they are afraid. They're in upheaval. They could be dealing with some spiritual, supernatural experiences for trying to steal your life path and gain your freedom. But this is yours, and there's an insight here as to what they were doing. They were adding stuff into your jar. They were putting stuff into your temple, like negative mindsets, negative energies. They were poisoning your energy, your emotions, your mind, and then also manipulating your experiences in the world with their Agent Smiths and Jezebels and Jezebels, trying to gain the gifts of the anomaly, trying to create mischief in your world. When you're just laying there at peace, minding your own business, and they come up and peck at you, trying to get you to react because they wanted to cause an illusion for you. And now they're being released out of your energy. You're being released out of the illusion. And these ones who were battling with you, causing you a need to survive, they could be in resistant, or maybe you are resistant and survived the battle or whatever. Take it as it resonates. You may not even have known, you may, like when I asked my mother years ago when she was alive, what is the purpose of life? She said, well, it's to survive. And that's because my whole family line, and most of you, all of you in this particular realm, most likely, if you weren't part of it, then you were experiencing the other side of it, right? Generational curses and all that. So there's a Knight of Cups here, or micro or macro. You could be looking at a singular Prince Charming, Knight in Shining Armor, or the collective of them who are liars, very unfriendly, here trying to tap into the abundance of this Queen of Cups. Or the abundance of love in general. Okay, Divine Masculine is here dealing with this stuff. It's like unworthy. So it's like there's no unworthy. They're not they've been sitting here trying to steal the abundance of the divine so that they could mask themselves as an abundant person rather than an unworthy person. So they would get a contract or some kind of a sexual relationship with somebody, and they would steal the abundance and then cover themselves in that while offloading their karmic debt. And they would kind of trade places. Now you're seen as unworthy and they're seen as abundant, right? Just because they know how to tap into that sexual energy and do their magic with it, right? The Emperor is here. He can see that they're a gold digger and they're not allowing this negative gold digger to take part in your growth, in your abundance, because they don't actually care about your well-being. This is a gold digger who's been swapping places. Look, and we've got reciprocity. So they're going to be getting what they deserve. Their intentions for you is what they will be getting. They cannot take part in the reward for your growth because they didn't do any work. So they'll be back with a tribe. It's like they have to go wherever this tribe goes that taught them how to do this. I don't know. We've got irreplaceable. They know that you are irreplaceable. They're trying to get back in your energy. This whole tribe of, magical wands of energy. They're under judgment. They're being told to move on because of the history, the memory of them brutalizing. There's this intimate sexual and heart bonded connection. They abused it and stole the abundance out of it while offloading their karmic energy into it. And then they would leave the divine feminine suffering, oftentimes alone with the children that they plugged into them so that they could tap into that spiritual inheritance, right? And claim possession of it. They could not break you. They could not break you. The way you love cannot be matched. The love in you saved you. So there's a devil here. They can't spy on you. They're lying and saying, hey, let's check up on how are things going. Because there's preparations being made for them to become fodder. Like they're going to be eliminated. They're like, they were feeding on you. They were feeding on you. And now they're going to go be fed on. They're feeling your absence. They're not able to talk to you. They're trying to send some kind of telepathic communication, it looks like, but they're unable to reach you. They're lying anyway. Third party. You're uninterested. So this community is warning this person. You're uninterested in third party energies. It's like you don't want this in your community. You don't want this in your community. Get out of here. They're exhausted. They're burned out. Somebody's being overly protective of you. And it's like, give it time in divine timing. Let things flow. Let things flow. The community is warning them. They're trying to telepathically communicate from a distance, trying to send you an apology so that they can get out of this situation here. Get back into your light. Disagreements. They want you to understand how they feel, and yet they don't care how you feel. They don't care. They want you to understand how they feel, but they don't care how you feel. King of Cups is here regarding a narcissist who was spreading false rumors in the grapevine, and they were playing around with it, thinking that they were going to be able to escape. They thought that if they played this game, um, spreading rumors and dishonesty about you in the grapevine, that people, they would get your chariot, they would get on your life path, they would be able to take it from you. King of Swords is here. We got intuition in the reverse. These people are desperate. They're getting cut out of the collective mental field of awareness. They're getting cut out of the intuition. Like they're not able to seed anything into it anymore. Nothing is rolling off of them. They're desperate. Like everything is sticking to them. Everything that they put out, every lie, like they're indecisive. They don't know what to do. It's like all of that stuff, all of those lies. And like a while back, it was like Spirit said they will eat their words. And it's like all of these lies that they told in the grapevine against the divine feminine. It's like now all of those words are coming back and sticking to them. They will eat their words. And somebody had mentioned that they had a vision of someone who had all the words on them, and that they were like and they said that when like they were crying and stuff, and the more they cried and stuff, the words kept sinking into their skin. Intuitive goddess, can't remember. Anyway, but she was saying that, and I believe it. So yeah, they're cutting them right out of the collective mental field of awareness. Everything that they ever said, every foul thing that they ever said, trying to curse somebody, is coming back on them, and it's sinking right into their person, their soul. Every bad thing that they ever said. They don't know what to do. They don't have a reunion. They can't get hooked up to you. They can't reunite with the divine feminine or this masculine. Take it as it resonates. Because of the routine that they had going, trying to destroy her reputation and her divinity as the sacred portal womb holder in her temple. So they tried to destroy her, and she's a sacred divine being. She was gifted the honor of bringing life into this realm, and they decided to just really, really be bad. And it's time. It's too late to take any action regarding destinies. They were daydreaming about being gaining understanding through passionate sexual encounters in the shadows, and they're confused. Or maybe there's an understanding about their dream to take your place. They're in regret. Their values were all about money. Their habitual patterns regarding commitment will never change. And they're overwhelmed because they're seen as guilty. So honor is coming back. The perception of the view that these individuals, these energies were spewing about the divine feminine, it's coming to an end. They can't get back in her energy. They're stuck with what they got. They can't get back into this energy. They're receiving reciprocation of all the negativity that they have done toward this divine feminine energy. And you've got the King of Cups here, so it's like this divine loving energy is really flowing right now. So you got the King of Cups out, the Queen of Cups out, this Ace of Cups out, and the King of Swords. is right out there too. Like doing upgrades for the collective mental awareness is what it looks like to me. And these ones, these narcissists, are being purged off of the foundation. And Spirit said it just like that. These narcs are about to be purged. And it looks to me like it's happening right now. The Emperor is like, and all of these kings are very, very much scrutinizing these people who didn't, they didn't get a job, they didn't produce anything beneficial in their world or in anybody's realm. They just took, and then laughed about it. You have triumphed over this. They were covering themselves in your abundance while covering you in their shame, and you triumphed over it anyway. You triumphed over it. The Emperor is here, and he's not allowing any gold diggers. They don't care about your well-being, and they're gonna get what they gave. They're being stopped. This reciprocation, this you giving to them, they were pilfering your stuff here, your growth, your energy, your advancements, your you would be going through an initiation or a trial, and you would overcome the challenge, and then they would come in and pilfer your abundance while then giving you some kind of a heartbreak or something. They're a gold digger, and the Emperor is putting a stop to it. They can't pilfer your growth anymore. They can't give you equal exchange, meaning they can't give you the karmic debt of their bloodline while extracting out the merit of yours. They've been stopped taking your gain. They did not do any work. They have to go back with this tribe and, I guess, learn how to be an irreplaceable being. I mean, they got to learn how to be a valuable being. They'll be back, this tribe. You're my kind of people. It could be that you have a new family here who sees you as irreplaceable. This Emperor, look, somebody wants to apologize to you. You've won. You did not, you might have fallen, crumbled, and then had to build yourself back up. That's often how growth happens, right? Some people just don't want to go through the heartbreak, so they become the best bully ever. And they have lost your blessing. They tried to curse it. They've lost your blessing. They tried to curse it. And you are okay. They're going through withdrawals now, and they're frightened because they've been cut off. These prideful people fell in their own trap. There's judgment here. They're being told it's a waste of time. Move on. Get on down the road, because there's history here of what they've been doing for entertainment. And they could not break you. You never gave up love for family, and your alliances see you as good, honest, and true. So they're here protecting you, and they may be overly protective. There's a whole community here warning these third parties that you have no interest, and they better just get on down the road. They're going somewhere. They're going to be like, get out. This devil energy, they want to lie and check in to make sure everything is going well, but it's a lie. They just want to spy on you, and they can't, because they can't astral travel to your place. They could have lost the ability to utilize their third eye. They can't enter into your dreams anymore. They want to get into your 3D space. Preparations are being made right now, and they can't talk to you, and they're feeling your absence. Preparations are being made to release them, to crack them open, to expose them. They're being exposed for everything that they did. Everything that is inside their heart is being busted open on the pavement and exposed for everybody to see. They can't talk to you. Death. They're making preparations for this death. They're exhausted and overwhelmed. Give it time, everything in divine timing. There's a community warning these third parties to back off. They could be overly protective, like you come in and with the slightest of anything, and they might just say, look, we told you you're not allowed in this energy or in this space. And so, you know, they may not have any, there's no three counts and you're out or whatever. Yeah, for mask wearers. There's no 3 counts and you're out for mask wearers. These ones are overly protective. They're not interested in dealing with this, and they're giving these third-party mask wearers a warning. Stay out of the energy. You got the Ace of Cups here. Proposal and marriage. Somebody's trying to telepathically communicate from a distance about apologies. They want to get free of this night. Perhaps they don't think they are that. They're in disagreement. They think you should understand how they feel rather than see the apology is wild. It doesn't, see, the apology isn't really an apology because they just want you to understand how they feel. They're not saying, oh, I know I lied, I was very unfriendly, I spread nasty rumors about you, blah, 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 blah. No, it's all about, I'm sorry, but you should understand how I feel. You know, their apology isn't, it's meaningless. It's just an excuse to come in and get in your energy so that they can lie. Because they can't spy anymore from an unseen place. And we've got live and learn here. So it's live and learn. They're in disagreements. It's time to live and learn. You know, you lived and learned. You've got the gift. The King of Cups is here regarding this narcissist and all of the lies they told in the grapevine. They were playing around. They thought it was fun, and now they need to escape. It could be that there's a King of Cups who is a narcissist and thought it was fun to play the game of love. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, they didn't get the gift. They want to escape. They don't have the gift. They're not the gift. So this is either a King of Cups dealing with a narcissist, or it's a King of Cups who is a narcissist, who lied and lied and lied about the divine feminine. Take it as it resonates. Hopes and fears. You've got the King of Swords here with mental clarity, and he is truthful and honest and disciplined. And he's cutting somebody out of the collective mental awareness, out of the intuitive field that we share. They're desperate because they're not waterproof anymore. Like, it's not rolling off of them anymore. Like the intuitive collective field of awareness, they can't hold it off anymore. Like their mental body might be drowning with red flag intuitive awareness. They don't know what to do. Justice is being, how many mental health, destruction magic things did they do to people and their children? Aid. They need mercy. They don't know what to do. They need mercy. They're desperate. They have no protection. The Queen of Cups is here, emotionally stable, nurturing, calm, caring, and they were not able to manifest a honeymoon with her. We've got goodbye. It's time to part ways. There's a career here. They could have gotten fired from their job. They went over the half court rule. I think this is the Most High, the Emperor, whoever these people are. They're getting fired. It was a failed experiment. They had the court, but they went over the back. So they messed up their job, man. They got fired. And now there's no reunion. There's no coming back to it because of the memory of what they did. they were dressing themselves up in the wealth and in the abundance of the divine feminine, while they were offloading their karmic debt and their whoring ways and their orgy energy onto her, and then saying that she was a prostitute, vilifying her, hoping that the emperor and the Most High would see her as unworthy. They really did a lot of damage in the grapevine with these lies, trying to paint her as a whore, as a collective whore. And I've seen in the astral where they take the young virgin girls and they put them right into brothels, and then they make them service all these masculines in their sexual activity, and it's horrid what they've been doing there. Lying, trying to vilify, degrade, defile them so that they would be seen as unworthy by the source divine, by the Most High. They're bound to their commitments. They're bound to their commitments on the other side of the court line, on the other side of the half-court line. There's no compromise. There's no reunion. They're a thief. And they're sick about it. They're sick about it. And they've lost, they're blind. They're blind. So they can't see you anymore. There is something going on. They've lost their gifts. The gifts that were never theirs. The gifts that were never theirs. They've been separated from those gifts, and from a community. They've been cast away. They could have been evicted from their home. And they're furious because you are calm. You are coming into a union, a marriage, and you're at peace. You love yourself. They're so mad. See, they wanted you to be in fury. They wanted you to be in South Node. Fury, militant, anger, sorrow, rejection of love, feeling unworthy. They wanted that for you, but you're too strong. You never gave up your hope for a beautiful, faithful family, even though it may never have been offered you. You knew it existed because it was in your heart. And these ones are so mad because you never gave up hope for it. And you're getting it. You're getting it because you are seen as a high value person. And these ones are going to be confined for taking your stuff. They're stressed out about fate. It could be that they're stressed out about reads like this. I don't know. But they're very upset that people are talking about it, that the truth is out there over what's happening here. They're getting cut out. They're desperate. They're not waterproof anymore. They don't have any protection. Somebody cares about you. Your family cares about you. And these ones are overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed because you're getting eternal love, and they're stuck with third wheel enemies, sickness, and loneliness. They don't get a faithful union. They don't get to rest in the loving, nurturing arms and the emotional support of the beautiful divine feminine. They chose. And now they're at risk. They're in danger. They could have been, and they might be praying, or maybe they were using prayers in a negative way toward you and trying to cause you risk and danger, and they are receiving their intentions. What they prayed for you is what they're getting. They were trying to take your real estate, your land, your marriage, your happiness, everything. And you have reached your goals. It's time for you to move on. You've reached your goals. These who collaborated with each other in the mental body, they collaborated with this fantasy. They were coached to mind read you, to steal your intellectual property, to plant seeds of negativity, to draw you and drive you into a hostile environment that was unsavory, and these ones are in a nightmare now because you've received a miracle. There's evidence of what they've done and who they are. These ones were in a daydream. They were under an illusion. Very arrogant. Very arrogant. And now they're in conflict with each other because of justice. You are seen as worth saving. You persevered through some very serious challenges. You're very valuable. And these ones are protesting. They thought it was a great idea to do magic. They did many, many different types of magic on you. And they're protesting now because they could be getting dominated. It's the conclusion of this. You have gained, and you have a vow here that these ones will be bound to their commitments while you have sweet dreams and your reward. You're a sweetheart. You get to have your love and your family after all. While these ones get the mental disturbances that you had to live through and overcome history of. Lots and lots of supernatural experiences. You overcame it, and when you did so, you were earning merit or dharma by remaining calm, by learning how to master your internal, emotional, and energetic self. And now you're ready to go relax and receive your promise. Man, these people, they were so indulgent on how much they bullied you. They really went over the top and they fell into a trap. They wanted to trap you. They fell into it. They don't know what to do. They're worried about it. Their pride. These prideful people are frightened. They're going through withdrawals because they're addicted to your energy, and they're buried under the curses. All of the curses that they tried to place upon you, they are now upon them. And you are okay. They have lost your adventure. You gained the top of the mountain. You're king or queen of that mountain. You get a new family tree. You have your vitality. And you are a blessing. And now you have a whole brand new alliance here. Family. A whole new family. A whole new community who sees you as valuable, and they're telling these ones to stay away. We're uninterested. Warning, don't come near here. Okay, because they're done dealing with mask wearers. They're being overly protective. They're not messing around. You're not even gonna. It's like one attempt and you're gone because you're not gonna get a second try. I hope that this brings clarity to something you already intuitively knew, and I will see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.